Christmas plays have been a part of the season since the Middle Ages and before, and they still are. Not so much just passion plays like in days of yore, but passionate people putting on plays. New Stage Theater in Jackson is the playhouse, Elf is the production, and we get some insight into why acting is also celebrating.
New Stage Theater is Mississippi's professional year-round operating theater. And what that means as a regional theater is that we produce things from the ground up. We're not a presenting house. We do everything here. We start at the beginning, build the sets, rehearse the plays, and then present them, and then take them down. It was founded and chartered in 1965, and it opened in 1966, and the first show that it did was Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf by Edward Albee, which was a very big risk in 1966 to do in Jackson, Mississippi. And the founders of New Stage Theater wanted to branch out and do new things and to bring a new type of theater to Jackson, Mississippi. And the theater's evolved since then. It now does a lot of fare for the entire family, like Elf the Musical, and it has a variety of programming.
We got toys to make. We're in love.
It's very, very important. Arts, creativity, and room for expression, empathy, all that good stuff is important everywhere. And I'm very, very, very grateful that Jackson has a place where they can experience that. I'm glad New Stage can offer it.
I've gone to several cities in the country, and I think Jackson is one of the few where they truly do value the theater community. You can go to the movies and experience a movie theater or whatever, but there's something about live theater that helps you escape for an amount of time, and I feel like we all need that, especially in the holiday season, and I think that New Stage always does a great job.
Here's the real elf right here now, Santa's elves. I mean, look at the stage with the entire staff up here working, all doing their separate jobs, but simultaneously, and it kind of cracks me up just seeing that happen. And yet what we're building is Santa's elf factory. We're building the big toys.
You know, it's so exciting when you've worked really hard, they go back and they learn their parts, and then they come together and do the things that you want them to do, and they're moving around and doing all these things on stage, and yet there's that moment when they all sing together and you get chill bumps and you just are ready to even hear more.
All together now. Christmas always gets in the way.
It is a big production, a big cast, so that makes it really exciting. There's always something to laugh at. It's a funny show, always something new to see as far as props.
I just really love acting and the singing and just being with the other actors and just having fun.
Yeah, I think it's because of that hope, that light that we shed. I think that's why people continue to have the need to hear these stories. It's that time of the year where it gets darker quicker, so it's like a need to bond with people and connect with folks and just be flat out entertained, just to keep a light in yourself and keep your spirit uplifted.
We find a way to relate to something through those stories. It might not be our story, but there's some way we find a way to get into the story and find either a person or a place that we have in common.
So school it, Zippy. You sit on a throne of lies. Look, I'm not kidding. Get out of here.
It's because for a lot of people, it just kind of gives them an escape, something to look forward to transport them to a creative world, and they can just enjoy. And for a time like this, Christmas time, everybody kind of gets into the spirit, everybody's sappy, everybody is full of joy. So I just feel like it's really important that people have that time to feel that expression and emotion and get in that headspace.
Ah, the ghost of Christmas past.
There's so many different type of holiday stories. There's A Christmas Carol, which is the story of redemption. That's really important to remember at this time of year. There's stories of giving, again, that are really important to reflect upon. This story is just sing a Christmas song. You know, it's like just get into the spirit. And I think that's what Elf the Musical is about, is just appreciating some of the simple things, like appreciating a belief, a dream, a wish, giving.
It's the most busy time of the year, but it's also the slot that the most people come to. It becomes one of the things that people are doing during the holiday season. So it has become a tradition to have a Christmas show, whether it's Christmas Carol or another show like this, Elf, that takes place around Christmas, to be part of that festive season.